Thanks so much, Taylor. And joining us today for Options Insight is CEO of Prosper Trading Academy, Scott Bauer. Always great to have you with us, Scott. And another day, another rally. It just seems as though this rally is just set to continue and go on and go further and farther than anyone could have thought. And last week we did have the mega caps report very nice quarters for the most part. You think, though, today has more to do with Disney and the banks?
Yeah, I do. I mean, the banks, the financials really caught a bid today. You look at, the J.P. Morgans, the Goldman Sachs of the world, and they really caught a nice bid. And then, of course, Disney being up, over almost 9 or 10% certainly helps as well. Now, news coming out of Congress is, maybe they're making some headway. So I think that there's a lot of optimism there that we're going to see the next release bill probably, if I had a bet, before the jobs number comes out on Friday. Because that, to me, Abigail, could be really what could be a turning point in this market right now.
So talk to me more about this idea. So that's an interesting idea. You think the stimulus will come out about before the jobs report. So you think the jobs report could be, I know, a little bit of a shocker. So which way do you think that goes? And tie that into the VIX, which still right now remains relatively, to this year at least, suppressed.
Yes, it is depressed, and the number that's coming out on Friday morning is the July number, and we saw a fantastic number for June, record number of jobs. However, that number did not include the last 2 weeks of the month, which will be included in the July number. So I think we're going to get a disappointment here, and I think the market is ready that on any negative news like that, I think we could get a quick sell-off. I'm not saying a major sell-off, but I think we could get a quick jolt in the marketplace here. And so tying that into the VIX, I think the VIX is too cheap right now. I think looking at upside calls going into this print on Friday is a good way of just protecting portfolio here. Again, I'm not saying that we're looking for a 5-10% drop, nothing like that. But I think that this number on Friday could be a disappointment, and we could get a little shock to the downside.
Well, it is refreshing to hear you say that about the VIX, because technically that chart, it does appear as though there could be some sort of spike setting up. So let's see whether or not that jobs report could be the impetus for some sort of at least brief sell-off. Not selling off, or you would think it won't be, at least, is T-Mobile reporting tomorrow after the bell. Talk to us about what you expect in about 30 seconds or so, along with your trade.
Absolutely. After a long, protracted conversation with Sprint, it's finally done. They're the leaders in potential 5G here. I like the upside. I'm buying in August, 110, 115 call spread. I'm going out 2 weeks here. Can do that for about $1.50. Great upside to that spread. And I just think that now that everything with the Sprint merger is behind them, they can look forward. They're going to have great top-line growth here.
Scott Bauer, CEO of Prosper Trading Academy. Great comments, as always. Really love your view on the jobs report on Friday. Hopefully it won't be worse than expected for Americans out there, but could be certainly a source of volatility. From New York, this is Bloomberg.